Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, December 16th, 2020. And last night was another beautiful night here at Big Bend Ranch State Park. I did, however, hear a sound. There is a cow out here somewhere. And that's the only sound I heard. It's still amazing to me that there's no air traffic in this part of the country. But it's beautiful. A little breezy last night. I keep the windows cracked. I slept in the truck last night and I kept the windows cracked a little bit, and the breeze was just super nice. And once again, I slept like a baby. It's so quiet out here. But today's ride is Choyo Vista and Mexicano Falls. In the book, it's rated difficult. So far, the book's been pretty right on as their trail descriptions. Apparently today has some steep climbs. I'm not expecting there to be really a big gorgeous waterfall. In fact, I'll be surprised if there's even a trickle. Everything's pretty dried up out here at this time of year, but looking forward to it. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. Today's supposed to be the warmest day of the week. It's supposed to get up into the lower 60s, which is great for riding, great for desert riding. It is so dry out here. My skin is all dried up, and it's not quite as bad as it was up on the Madrid, but it's pretty bad. You could throw water on the ground here and it'll evaporate in no time. I don't know if I told you before, but my only friend here in my campsite is a kangaroo rat that comes out at night. And last night I threw out some water. It might have been dishwater, or I don't remember what it was. And that he was on it. Like, I don't know if he was sucking it out of the dirt or whatever he does, but that's how scarce water is. But definitely keeping an eye on my vehicle, because the last thing I want him to do is jump up in there and spend the night with me, or several days in there if I can't find him. But so anyway, that's today's ride. I'm gonna cook some breakfast here and get on with it. I'm going down. I'm south of the Sauceda Ranger Station, about 5 miles, and I'm headed to Madrid Falls. On the description it says there's a strenuous climb, and I believe that is right in front of me. I don't know if you can see it, but right directly in front of me there's a road that goes up to that saddle up there, and it does look like it would be strenuous. But we'll see. Madrid Hill 5.4. This is the steepest climb on the route with great views along the way. That has got to be it, right over there in that saddle. Ooh, that looks like a bear. Looks like a Jeep might be going up it at the moment. We'll see. Oh my God. Riding up ball bearings. That's rough. Made it to the top of Madrid Hill. As you can see, it's just loose, chundery rock, slippy slidey, not much traction. I'd let a little more air out of my tires, but I'm afraid of burping it too on some of these rocks. So it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But so I'm at the top of Madrid Hill, and you can just see how remote it is up here. And you know, when you get up here or out here or anywhere that's super remote, it just kind of sets in. It's kind of an eerie feeling, and it's a euphoric feeling, and maybe even a little bit frightening feeling. I mean, here I am and nobody knows where I'm at, but you know, it is what it is, and this is why we do it, is is for this feeling, I suppose. And yeah, it's there is nothing out there. Those triangular shaped rocks over there, called flat irons, I read. That's the Solitario, where I rode yesterday around that. Super pretty. You know, it's a good day when you see that sign. You have definitely got to watch where your hands and legs are going here. This is Fresno Canyon. And there is a trail down there. It must be burly. Wow, the gauntlet. I'm in cactus gel. Here I am at Mexican Falls, right there, and I would imagine that when there's water, this being, I think, one of the driest months here in December, but when there's water, and there is obviously a little moisture down there because there's some greenery, and I bet it's just stunning down there when it's flowing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful all around. Over there, the Solitario. I've ridden a little over 17 miles, and I'm back to the top of Madrid Hill, and I'm looking out at that dirt road over there, and it looks daunting, but it's about a 6-mile climb back to the ranger station where I'm parked, which isn't all that far, but it just seems a little bit daunting right now, but we'll make it. Always do. Knock on cactus. Be ready for something cold to drink. Just this environment just saps every bit of moisture out of your face. I think I've used half a stick of chapstick today. It's alright. It's worth it. This cloud cover sure is nice. Keeping it nice and cool. But this is the outpost to the ranger station. It's been a great ride. Beautiful day. Weather's been great. Really enjoyed it. but thank goodness there's a shower here that I can use. All about that, because I just salty and gritty and nasty. So that's it for today's ride, Mexican Falls. Really enjoyed it. Get a chance to do that ride, you certainly should. Out and back, a little over 23 miles. And now it's time for a nice cold Coca-Cola, shower, head back to the campsite, make some dinner. Just like to show you real quick what driving in Big Bend Ranch State Park will do to your paint job. Little give it a few fun stripes. Yeah. I don't know. It seems to me that those are pretty scrawny cows. I mean, you can see the ribs. Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, the 19th of December, 2020, and I have packed up my campsite here, which was called Yedra 1, here in Big Bend Ranch State Park, Texas, and I'm moving south, further south, just outside of Lajitas, Texas, which is a super small town. And this campsite that I'm going to now is called Contrabando West, and it is literally on the border with Mexico. So I'm going to be taking the border road, which goes from basically Redmond or Presidio to Lajitas along the Rio Grande River to my campsite. And from there, there's hopefully 2 rides that I've kind of scoped out that I'm going to try to do the next couple of days. The weather's supposed to be nice, so today is going to be a little bit of a travel day, maybe a down day somewhat, which is fine. Kind of beat up just a little bit, but I'm kind of looking forward to this drive. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. I've been looking kind of down on it from some of the other rides I've done, so it's going to be nice to get down into the Rio Grande Canyon there. So Anyway, that's today's plan. Let's go. Right now I am driving down the 170, which is the southernmost road in this part of the United States. That on the right is Mexico, this on the left is Texas, and it's hard to believe that just I don't know, a month and a half ago I was on the northernmost road in the United States, up in North Dakota and Montana. Right off the 170, which is once again the southernmost road, and that behind me is the Rio Grande. So that over there is obviously Mexico, but what a beautiful spot this is. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful here, and I'm gonna be camping just a couple of more miles down the road, but thought I'd pull off and show you this beautiful spot here on the border. Water's clear, cold, beautiful. Road runner, beep beep. I've hiked down here and there's old mining implements here. And this is a ore crusher, I think. This thing moves in here, crushes it up. And there's these other implements over here. Looks like a sluice box. Not super clear on what these things would be, but I do think this is a sluice box. But what really strikes me is, hey, they are freaking solid, thick. But what really strikes me about all this stuff here is there's no graffiti. I fully expected somebody to scratch their name in it or painted on it or done something stupid. but there's not. None of it. I mean, it's old junk, sure, but it's pristine old junk. And it might be because of the remoteness out here, and it might be that unless you were camped here, you wouldn't know it was here. I don't know, but it's nice to be someplace where there's relics that's not all tagged up. I can appreciate that. Thanks for watching part 2 of my Big Bend series. Next up will be the Contrabando Trail system, which is dotted with history. If you enjoy watching, please subscribe. I'll post the next video very soon.